Good morning, Megabytes. This is your newscast for Friday, February 25th, 2022. My name is Madeline, and this is NewsByte. Good morning, Megabytes. I'm Cypress, and welcome to NewsBytes. Today we will start our broadcast with our weekly message.
Hey Megabytes, it's Mrs. Scadsome. I'm currently in my car and it is very snowy outside. I hope you've had some fun this week playing in the snow. It has been very, very snowy. Hope you've been bundling up. It's cold outside. I have a very special message for you this week because we are closing out I Love to Read month and I'm so proud of all of the reading you have done. And I have a special little friend who wants to share a message with you.
Good job reading, Megabytes.
That's Clara, my daughter. She says, good job reading, Megabytes. We're so proud of you. Happy Friday and happy end of I Love to Read month.
Thank you for bringing us our weekly messages. And now let's hear from Sol with our weekly weather announcements. Hit it, Sol. Thank you, Cypress. Well, at the time of recording this forecast, it looks like our weather roller coaster is continuing, but maybe not as extreme. It looks like B will be going from a high today of around 16 degrees up into the 30s by tomorrow. Then back down again on Sunday. Then we will work our way back up to the upper 30s by next Thursday. Of course, it seems like the weather these days has a mind of its own, so let's see how things look this week. Back to you, Cypress. Thanks, Sol. Really appreciate it. Yeah, the weather really does seem to have a mind of its own. I hope we get back some more predictable weather soon. Now, to conclude our I Love to Read month book sharing celebration, let's see what the 4th and 5th graders are reading.
another great bunch of books. I heard great news about NCA's new Problem Solvers team. Let's go to Mrs. Jennings so we can find out more about it.
Hi students, Coach Stephanie here. I'm a parent volunteer that's been helping out with New Codes Academy Future Problem Solvers, or FPS team, all year long. And I'm here to congratulate the 5th grade FPS team, Kailani, Liam, and Stella, for their recent regional competition results. So what they've been doing all year, they've been working hard researching topics. For example, this last topic they researched for the regional competition a week ago was insects. They've been learning all about the importance of insects to the environment, how the scientists are genetically modifying them to spread less disease, and learning things about creating new, more or less destructible materials that we can learn from insects, and just how important they are to our ecosystems for pollinating our crops. And for the competition, they did a workbook where they wrote down a lot of challenges that they see in the future related to insects, as well as a lot of solutions. They took their top solution and created a detailed action plan for how they would go about solving that in the future. And then kind of to top it all off, the cherry on top is they created a presentation of action plan, which is a fun skit that they put together to present their action plan to the judges. And the workbook and the action plan are scored separately. And so our team, Kailani, Liam, and Stella, got the silver medal. They got second place at the regionals on their action plan skit. So congratulations, guys. You've been working hard all year. I'm so proud of you. And their reward for hard work is more hard work. They get to go on to the state competition. So they're going to be starting to research mining coming up for the state competition in April. So I hope you all join me in congratulating them and wishing them good luck as they continue to represent NCA very well in the future problem solving state competition in April. Thanks.
Congratulations to our future problem solvers team. Now, let's wrap up our I Love to Read month dad jokes with a book joke from Dawn. Take it away, Dawn.
Hey, did you hear the one about the chicken that walked into the public library, marched right up to the desk and said, "Book, book, book, book"? So the librarian handed the bird a book. The chicken accepted it and walked out. 10 minutes later, the chicken returned, threw the book on the desk, and said, "Book, book, book, book." Once again, the librarian handed the chicken a book. The chicken accepted it and left. 10 minutes later, the chicken was back again. It marched up to the librarian, threw the book on the desk, and said, "Book, book, book, book." The librarian handed the chicken a third book, but this time decided to follow the bird. She watched the chicken hurry down the street and stop at the pond where there was a frog sitting on a lily pad. The chicken showed the book to the frog, but the frog shook his head and said, "Read it, read it, read it, read it." That's it for this week. We need more jokes, so keep sending them in. I hope somebody during I Love to Read month is reading a good joke book. So send us your jokes. Bye.
That's all for this week's Megabytes. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to keep sending in your jokes and pictures. I'll see you next week, and don't forget
Take a bite at learning.
Bye. Or hairbrush. You know, the hair really tastes like some delicious noodles. You gotta try it.